Welcome, everybody. Let's get you finished with chapter 10 now. Because, wow, what a good semester with all the ups and downs from COVID. So, if you remember, chapter 10 is the late adulthood. So, it's definitely time to get into Erickson's theory of integrity versus despair. Seeing what you're all doing, helping out with grandma and grandpa or other folks. So we actually got to about 25 on right after loss and grief. When there's mourning, you go through the 4 tasks: accepting the loss, feel the pain, adjust to the new environment, and find an appropriate way to maintain connection with the deceased and move on. Sometimes it takes different ones of us longer to do that. And, it just depends on how close you are with the person, how you handle grief and loss. And we also did cover this reminiscences, how older people maintain a sense of self, like you remember the old things. Some people have pictures. Now there's like digital videos and photography. And some of the rates of mental illness and strengths and hazards in old age are like wisdom, spirituality. Sometimes you get dementia and Alzheimer's disease, which could be a final paper topic and a video topic. Mental illness in late life. It's only like 4% of older people, but it's 30% of them are in long care for facilities. So that's the same depression diagnosis as everyone else. So symptoms: loss of pleasure in things that used to be pleasurable, emptiness, excessive social withdrawal and self-neglect, expressions of worthlessness, and then changes in appetite. So, as social workers, we might ask how we can help. So a lot of that is establishing relationships, mobilizing their strengths, exploring negative events that have come up, etc., etc. So, also had some of these see if this is the one I was watching. I wanted to do a final plug for the foster care. So here's what we were going to watch, and there's 3 versions of this called Removed. And make sure it's in here for you. So we're going to watch the last one, Removed 3, but there's Removed 1, which is combined with Removed 2. And then Removed 3, which has a few less views because it's kind of newer, had just come out. So kind of a situation where a kid had been removed from mom, foster care helps out, and then she gets him back.
Where'd you go? Little Gabby. Little boy. I never wanted to have my life. Little boy here.
Yes. Are you the boy's mother?
Yes!
Okay, he's completely safe. So you don't have to worry about him. He's been put into protective custody.
Protect us for what? I love you. Isn't that enough, Mom?
Don't settle for products that give you a sort of white smile. Try new Crest Whitening Emulsions for 100% whiter teeth. Its highly active peroxide droplets swipe on in seconds and stays on 10 times longer to continue whitening long after you apply, with virtually no sensitivity. No rinsing, no brushing off. Just apply and go. Try new Crest Whitening Emulsions. Better, faster, 100% whiter teeth. Shop CrestWhiteSmile.com.
Worry, I'll be back. It's gonna be quick. I promise. Okay? No. Yes. No. Let you come back. Gabby. I promise. Alright, so you have my sweater. Okay? I promise it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Have it. 5 minutes. Okay? 5 minutes. I love you. Okay? Mom? Are you still there? I'm not gonna see him today.
Well, we received a phone call that the boy was
I was
left
gone for 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
He's safe. Is there anyone that we can call? His father, his family. You will be able to see him, just not right now. Hello? Yes, this is she.
Can I tell you what I honestly think?
Yes.
I think it is a terrible idea.
Yes. Yes, can see.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. A bunch of big guys like you. Taking on a poor little orphan like this.
Thank you for coming in last fall. So, let's get in. Okay. That was her. There was no one else. It's the mother who she knows. She specifically asked me. Hey, buddy. What's your name? I'm Gabby. It's very nice to meet you. Look at that.
Hey, how's it going? Good.
How are you?
I'm good. I was just stopping in this SBC for the final presentation. What exactly, then we have to pick a certain thing to write about and the length of it.
So you could just go write what's written in the syllabus. That's one option. And that is like the topic is kind of a bit more simple. You just look up, are you able to download the syllabus? So if you do just that, it is 6 to 8 pages, and then let's see here. So download this, and then it's basically writing about your life.
I was just write about my life.
That's what it says. I mean, you want to use the developmental theories we go over here in class, and then so you would download this syllabus and go to the page that it's written up on. And so 8 pages, you cite theories, you'll quote the different, like ecological, person and environment perspective, things like that. And what was
C, ecological, ethnographic students of the word.
oh, right, that was your first assignment. What did you do your presentation on? I forget.
I'm not sure. I know I did a few things. I'm not sure.
So the presentation would be on a major mental health disorder.
Yeah, because you got 2 of those papers, right?
There's only one presentation. The presentation is right above this paper, and those are the major assignments. And the best way is to get it from the syllabus. So you have to film yourself doing this, or you come in and present it in person. So this is the oral research report. Students are to sign up to make an oral report on related behavioral science research study reported in scholarly articles. Some did like depression. This may be selected from the bibliography attached at the end of the syllabus. So you should base your report on 2 scholarly articles that are related to the chosen topic. Students will have 10 to 15 minutes for your presentation. So yeah, you could come here. I guess our last day is Friday if you want to present that, or you film yourself. If presentation will be made in class, and a handout summarizing the 2 articles read and listing key information of utility to social workers should be provided. Each class member, and that it's digital now, so you just post it on. It's a discussion board so everybody can see it. It says you're encouraged to work from an outline and not read your report. Practice time their presentation. Use your research studies, summarize and critique. Some people did addictions. Some people did alcoholism.
Yeah, I actually like bipolar.
Okay. And so if you wanted to, you could write your final paper on that, or you can just do this right from the syllabus. This is called the ethnographic study of one's family of origin. What's that?
I can see that one. I just found real.
Okay. And
okay, so this follows step C and A.
right.
Okay.
Yes. Were you able to film your presentation one, or?
I didn't film it. Well, that's what presented to me. Because I did turn it in already on Google.
So yeah, you could present it in class Friday, or you can do like a voice recording or a voiceover. Just make sure somebody like hears you presenting it. And then, yeah, this is a big one. This is the big final paper. So
That's what I just wanted to come to class and actually know, like, have a conversation with you to get an actual understanding.
right. Absolutely. Yeah. So it is 6 to 8 pages. You're going to have the title page up top and references, which really make it 8 to 10 pages. So it's a big one. You can do it on the mental disorder you picked, or write it this way that, yeah, your life events that you and your family experienced. They could be include sexuality, drugs, peer pressure, body image, and family dynamics. How did these issues of diversity show up in the paper, and then show how the theories can be used to explain your behavior. Integrate a theory of your choice. So you can use psychodynamic theory, social learning theory, or cognitive biological theory. For example, you may want to discuss how social learning theory may explain your involvement with certain friends. Papers are 6 to 8 pages and references. So your choice.
Okay, I can use that. But I think I want to one about my life. That seems I could just think of everything.
Right, and then you add the theories that are from the PowerPoints and test is it'll be on your like licensure exam. So that's why some folks did it that way. So, and then I can't remember if you've seen this removed yet. Removed part 3.
The one you was just watching will add up.
Yeah.
But
So-
it's gonna be on school, right?
Yeah, it will be. Yep.
This weekend.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Well, not this weekend, but tonight, this week.
yeah. You guys are almost done, believe it or not.
Yeah, I got done my public speaking class yesterday. He said we're gonna have a final, so yesterday-
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Who's the teacher? This guy over here, or is it like someone else?
Up here, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember if you guys had.
Seabach. I have another subject class with John Seabach.
Oh yeah, I heard about him. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the actual online class or what. And do we get charged for a book for your class? Because I know you got charged for a book, but I'm not sure which class.
No, but I have heard there's a class that does give you a book, and it might be sociology. Are you taking sociology? So if you get charged for a book, can you go pick it up at the bookstore?
Right, like I haven't received the book at all this semester or last semester. And they just when I looked on my CSU, it had $52 from a book at the
Dang.
right now.
So what kind of
They told me to just figure out find out which teacher I had it with because it should be in the syllabus or the teacher should have told us at the beginning of the semester that we had a book that we had to pay for. But I haven't heard from any teacher of a book that we had to pay for.
Yeah, I don't think we do that in social work, but I've heard they do it in sociology. What are the other classes that you have?
I got only social work classes. Like I have social welfare. I got social child and family services, human behavior and stuff. And so I got public speaking, social work, and healthcare services. None of them should, well, not that I know of.
Like, do you get an online access to the book somewhere, maybe?
I haven't received.
Who who did you ask about it? Was it?
I went to financial aid and
Yeah.
cash management. They just told me I'm gonna have to pay it basically. Like,
Really?
They didn't give me any information. I'm gonna find out which teacher it came from.
Yeah, I would say we've never done that here, as I'm sure I would have already heard it. This is like my 5th semester teaching. And the only new class I have this semester is called social policy that I think you took last year with that other teacher.
With Miss, I probably took it with Miss. She don't work there anymore.
Ebony?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ebony used to teach it. That's the only new class I have, but I haven't heard that there is a book charge on that stuff.
I'm not sure. I just really trying to make sure everything was good. Like everything was good. Like financial aid classes, everything good. Next semester.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you have 5 classes, and one is the public speaking.
Public speaking, Russian. This one, social. What is it? No, child and family services and social work and healthcare services.
Did you ask that new teacher you said that's John Seelbach?
No, I haven't seen him or heard from him. That's who I'm thinking too.
Have you talked to Dr. Allen ever before?
She called me actually after we had tried to do my schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually talked. I got my credits and stuff, so I know where I'm at, when I'm supposed to graduate and stuff.
Oh yeah, when is that? Is that what we were going over and you
Yeah, she
figured
gave
that out?
The checklist and stuff, which are credits and stuff, to see how far you
Is
are.
she your actual advisor?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, maybe that's why she did it.
Yeah, because she called me on our weekend and stuff like that too.
Huh.
Right. Because she said she was going to call me on Friday. She emailed me, said she was going to call me on Friday. But Thursday, she said she was going to call me on Friday. She never called. So I guess she just called on the weekend. And she got to do it.
Huh. 'Cause you had, if I remembered, you had like, you had to take maybe some summer classes.
Yeah, and I'm in summer classes too now. I'm going to be staying on campus. I got like 3 summer classes I'm taking. So So hopefully I pass them so that I can be caught back up a little bit. And I can graduate next spring.
Oh, really?
Right, because I came and I didn't start anywhere until spring 2019.
Right. I remember you saying that. And then there was a few you had to retake, but I can't remember which.
Yeah, so maybe I won't be.
I mean, you should be close. Like, do you know what the number of hours you have? It's 121 to graduate.
I'm not, no. I have like, after these classes, I probably know, but right now I'm only at like 48.
You need 48 to graduate?
No, I'm only at 48 right now. But
Okay.
after, because we still in this semester got to end. Again, once this semester ends, I know how many credits I got fully. Because
Okay.
since I started in January, it's kind of weird with my credits.
Right.
I'm still behind, but once these classes get finished, I'm going to be caught back up into a junior.
Right.
Be like a halfway junior.
So if you took 12 right now, you would have 60. If you took 15, you'd have 63. And if you're taking 16, you'd have 64. Or if you took 18 this semester, it depends on what you took.
I think I only took 16.
Okay.
16.
So then you'll have 63 and you'll have to take like 58 to graduate.
And then I got the summer classes too.
Okay.
And then that one, so probably like less than.
So if you took 9 this summer or 10 instead of 58, you have 48. And then if you did 18 and 18, you would have 36 more. So you'd still need about 12. And you can take an overload. If you get the dean to sign off, you can take 21 and 21. So you would get 42 during the school year. And then you'd only have, say, like 2 classes in the summer, but you still could walk with your class. Like if you have 2 left, they let you walk with the class. So it depends on how hard you want to go at it. Like you don't want to overwhelm yourself that you fail something.
And I have to have a B, I believe. She said I have to, social work majors have to graduate with B.
In social work?
Right.
Yeah. And then you're allowed to graduate with the 2-point GPA, but in all your social work classes, you want to have all of these, I guess.
Because like, if I get a C, it could be a high C.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not sure if that'll count. If I had a C, she said it didn't count.
Well, like how many classes do you have a C in, do you think? Is it like a few or?
Right now, I know I have a few C's like in this class, but after everything, hopefully I'll go back into B.
Yeah.
But right now, I got a lot of C's. I'm trying to move them up to B.
Okay. And then what was your goal like if you finished next spring or summer at the latest in the fall?
Oh, I'm already, if I finish, then this summer I'm supposed to be getting an internship with Ms. Hunt.
Oh.
So if I do that, then hopefully that can connect me with something that can move me back to Detroit and I can work with that.
Oh,
So
interesting.
the community where I'm from, because that's where I know everything good, and just help them first and then build and then work out from there.
Oh, okay.
Right. Because
So
I actually know all the places that I can go, actually help the community and start, because I'm new to it, first, and just get the feel.
interesting. Okay, so she's got, and as long as Dr. Allen's setting it up, I don't know if she'll be here next year, but make sure you get it. Because basically you need 121 hours to graduate. You'll have that one 450-hour internship. It's 12 credit hours.
Because I just talked to Ms. Hunt 2 days ago, but I just spoke with Ms. Robinson. She's the other person over the internship too. I just spoke to her yesterday and sent her my resume. She said she got that, so hopefully I can get that going the process.
Okay. I actually have some Pop-Tarts I got to give her. Does she still have that food pantry?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so, they do.
I know. I got to get them over to her somehow here soon.
I think she asked me if I needed anything from her.
Right. Yeah. She's so maybe she's trying to have you finish all the coursework by next spring, and then you do your internship in Detroit over the summer or fall.
I'm gonna do a gift actually.
Okay.
Like, because it's gonna be with Ms. Hunt. We're across the street at the health center.
Right.
So whatever they have, you don't know care for just now with the internship, but after the internship, hopefully I got it on my resume. It can help me push to work with like the major center, the Boys and Girls Club, stuff like that. 'Cause I actually worked there, but as like a Brody Children talent worker, so it was like a summer job.
Okay. Yeah, because you've got your check sheet. Did you take it home with you and get the email I sent you with it?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to fill up now. I'm
Okay.
trying to fill up the one that's filled out fully.
Because that's going to be your key.
Right.
And once you finish all of these, let's see if I can get it to. So hours wise, the
She's
most.
actually the one who did that for me. She
Okay.
sent that over to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because she knows this like the back of her hand. That's funny. She sent a picture because the scan could be good. So spring, fall, and then you would still have whatever you need, as long as it adds up to 121. That's the key. So if she's saying yes, then that's good. Let's see here. File. Gosh, how do you do this stuff? I hate this. Maybe I'll do it this way.
The first half mostly. So into my second, just all my social work classes now.
Okay.
I'm in my rush, and hopefully I can finish that with a C. I'm trying so hard to finish that at least with a C, because you gotta have a language checkers.
Right. Yes.
But do that have to be a leap as well?
No, I don't think so. She said as long as it's just the social work classes. So I'm gonna see if I can get this one to post up because that would be good.
Also added an English class on there that I had a C in, but she kept the grade right there.
Okay.
So
yeah, you're allowed to have C's in classes other than social work for sure. So let me see if I can get this to zoom for you guys. Oh yeah, it stretches out. That's funny.
I can make sure I give B's and all my social. B's or A's and all my social.
Right. Yeah.
Try to fight for that.
Yeah, that's going to be your key is getting. So as long as you have something that looks kind of like, yeah, what you're looking at. This isn't going to show anyway. I don't know why. So weird. Maybe they have one on Word too that like where I just have to drag it over. Okay, that'll work. So yeah, as long as you have this to graduate and they all add up, because remember, Dr. Allen might not be here next year, so make sure you understand what she's saying so that, when you give it to the registrar. But you're right, you need to have all A's and B's in these classes.
Okay.
So that's 49 of your hours, which you've probably already taken some.
I'm in the human behavior with you now.
Then there's probably 72 on this side. And, this side, you just need to get the hours. So if you get 72 here, you get 49 over there, you graduate.
All right, you see, the first one was cool. So I only have she gave me a summer class of the SOC 1105, I believe, and the PSY 12 on the first one.
Okay,
Or
one
the
of these.
PHI. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Either that one she gave me. No, I already took critical thinking, so it's definitely them two. The
Okay.
SOC and the PSY. So I got those two for summer classes, and there's one more class she gave me or history for summer.
Oh yeah, you had to retake that history class, I feel like. Okay. So yeah, if you have, like you said, you would have like 48 plus 16 now gets you up to 64, and then you would need basically 57 to graduate. So if you did 21 and 21 next fall and spring, that would be 42 of those 58, but you still would need 16 more somewhere else. So maybe you do 9 this summer and then like 6 next summer. And that internship is 12.
So for the field.
Yeah, that's field, which might be with Mrs. Hunt.
All right, and I can hold. So if I go back further, I already took most of the first one of the social work classes. Well, all of them except for I'm in the human behavior now. So
Right. Well, you might have to take the number 2. There's.
Then I gotta come down to that. Take all of them next semester. I can take 5 classes or 6 classes next semester. So I can take artists. No, I don't think I can take all social work classes, can I? On one semester.
You probably can. It depends if they offer them or not.
But I don't have any classes over here to take. So no,
Don't you have the history to retake? And you
in the
said
summer.
philosophy.
But next semester, when school starts over fall, I'm gonna that's when we can have like 5 or 6 classes. And I'm gonna only have social work classes. This is
okay.
to be finished and it's only social work over here.
Did she write the number of hours anywhere that you have?
I don't believe she wrote that.
Because that's going to be the key. So right here, this very bottom, we luckily lowered that, but you need it to say 121 on your transcript.
121.
And you say right now it says like 48. Then
She didn't calculate it exactly, but she just.
Right. Yeah, so she's got that written up. Then when you log in and look at your transcript, how does that look? Is that like
when I look at my transcript, it shows me everything. Well, let me log in.
Do you have 48 hours done?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you do 16, I wonder if we can even write in here. Say that you have 48. Right now you're doing 16. If you did, say, 9 in the summer or 10 even, then fall and spring you do you really can do 21, but you have to get somebody to sign off. So 18 and hell, maybe one semester you'll do 21. It almost adds up to that. So that's going to be what they're going to look at. And they'll be like, yes, you can walk now.
I definitely want to walk.
Yeah. So if you have 48, you're taking 16, you currently have 64, plus 9 in the summer gives you 73, plus, let's just say you take 21 in the fall. I know that's 7 classes, so that's hard as hell, but you're allowed to do it. And then say you take 21 in the spring. You're at 115, then you would only have to take 2 summer classes, which allows you to walk with the class.
Perfect. Am I looking at the GPA hours or the attempted hours?
Not attempted. It has to be like finished hours.
Earned hours? We got 43 earned hours or past hours?
Yeah, it's got to be the past hours.
43 past hours.
And did you transfer anything into here?
No, these are all the classes that I took over child family that I'm in, or I done took last semester, or summer classes and fall classes.
Okay.
So once this about to be over because this the end of the semester for this, and then the summer classes.
So you only have 43. I should change this. Is it 43?
Yeah, it says 43.
Okay. And then you had 9 in the summer. That's right here. Or is it 10 in the summer? Or 11 in the summer? Probably
It's 11.
Okay. So say you do the 11, then you're up to 54, and then 18. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Cho.
How are you?
I could be better.
I know, right? We're all struggle bussing it here today. You got too much going on?
Yeah, that's why I came to see you for a brief bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're showing what it takes to graduate. Now it's 121. So you do 11 in the summer, 121 to graduate. Say you do 21 in the fall, which is 7 classes. That's a lot. And 21 there. Now I got to use a calculator. It is 43 plus 11 equals, you have 54 plus, say you do 21 in the fall, then you'll have 75. If you do then 21 in the spring, you'll have 96.
But plus the internship, so then 96 plus that 12.
Right, but this is the most they'll let you register for in one semester. So if you do that as part of this, like say you do 12, you'll have 9 other hours you can take with your internship.
So that'd be perfect if I take it this summer though. With the like I did.
Oh, is Dr. Allen letting you? The max they say in the summer is you're supposed to only be able to do 11. So I mean, just
Yeah,
make
since-
sure.
Not because y'all Central is weird. Like I noticed, me and another students noticed, they try to teach you out your credits, and they try to like, for example, for the summer, say like you could take 24 credits. They're going to try to limit you, like no, you can only take 11 because they want you to go at their pace.
Right.
Like if you could take, say you could take 50 credit hours for the summer, they're not going to let you because they want you to go at their pace. They're not going to let you go.
Right.
And it is the same at other schools. I know that the most I ever took was maybe 18 or 21. The summer, the most I ever took was 6 or 9. You're allowed to ask for an extra one in the summer, so that could be up to 12. But so at this point,
So an internship can be like a hands-on educational type thing.
well, you learn how to do counseling over there. Like she has the food bank, so maybe you'd help out with her food pantry. You'd do counseling with students or case management, connecting them with services.
And I feel like that'll be good over the summer. Like you should be able to use that with credits over the summer because I only got 3 classes, so
Correct.
the rest of the time,
Correct.
I can be doing it.
Yeah, so what I would do is ask Dr. Allen if that let you count your, where is that 12-hour thing? Is it like way up there? It probably is. Let's see. Ask her if that counts for the field practicum
Okay.
or if it's just an internship you're doing. Will you get paid for it?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so it might not
It's
be.
like a grant pay.
Right. Okay. So I would just ask, like, does this count for field practicum? Does this count for credit hours? And if it does, like register. Usually you do both of these together your senior year. So you do field seminar, field practicum. And like I said, if you really have to take 2 other classes, you can ask special permission to take 21. So in the fall and the spring, you could do that. Even if you did 12 in the summer, I want to add all this up for you. So you've got 54, 96, minus 121. There's still like about, is that 25 more? So that might be, if you do that in the summertime and then the fall, or see if there's some credit hours you're missing somehow that like haven't gotten counted, like, do you know how many credit hours you have at this point?
Right now I have 44, and when the semester ends, I should have like 60.
So you guys are almost exactly the same.
Because I'm 43.
He's got 43. We were trying to see if he could graduate sometime next year. It might be more like fall of 2022, but if you kick some ass, so you would have to do 11 in the summer, 21, probably 11 again in the summer, and then maybe 21 again in the fall.
You're a senior?
No, I'm a junior.
He just started halfway through the freshman year.
So I started behind, so I was just trying to catch up a little bit.
So you're doing good. It's
Do you work or you just start like you?
so just know it like empowers us to know exactly what we need. Like the university to get, and this is the same all of Ohio University. This isn't just Central State. You have to have that number. A lot of them want you to have the 124 or 128 at Miami University. Most of them let you take 11 or 12 in the summer, 18 to 21 if you ask for like the dean to sign off on 21 in the fall. Because it's hard. That's 7 freaking classes. Like
That makes actually no sense because like in the semester you have more stuff to do versus in the summertime. They
right.
should
Yeah.
allow you to take more in the summertime.
Right. I'm with you. I'm hoping to get you guys all done and out of here. Like it sounds like both of you guys, if you did this kick-ass schedule, you can graduate like the fall of 2022. But if you want to not be stressed or overwhelmed, maybe do 18 and finish spring of 23. But make sure they have all your credit hours listed, because you have to pass everything with like a D or a C, but then all the social work classes, you have to have an A or a B. Then you will have your social work degree. So just so you know what you have taken.
Okay.
What did Dr. Allen say exactly? Was she like, yeah, you'll graduate spring of 22?
No, she just said keep on working towards it. Like, not
Okay.
really exactly that.
Okay.
I'll be graduating, but
So this is what it could look like. Yeah, you're doing that now, so you have 59. If you take 11, you'll have 70, if I'm doing the math correctly. So by summertime, you'll have 70. Then you'll have 91. Oh, okay. Am I doing that right? You're taking 16 right now, so you'll have 59. Is that correct? Is that what you're doing too? Taking 16?
And another thing I remember is like my freshman semester. I know you started late, but my freshman semester, don't quote me on it, but I do think it depends on your major because me and this girl I came in with, she had her freshman semester, she had 16 credit hours and I had 15. So it was kind of like but you are gonna be on track. I don't know why they give some 15, some 16, but you are gonna be on track.
Yeah, so maybe let's add these just up here. So I have them. So you'll have 59 starting this summer. Oh shit. 59. Add 11, you'll have 70. So maybe you are closer than we think. If you did do 21 in the fall, that would put you at like 91. 21 in the spring here, which again, remember, that is hard as hell to do, but it's been done before. You just have to have the dean sign off on it. What's 91 plus 21?
It would be 111, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, 91, 21?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's 112.
And then if you took 9 in the summer, you can graduate. So maybe you are closer than we think. So I know I'm doing a circle like that. So this is what you have right now. You have 59. In the summer, you're taking 11. You have 70. If you take 21 in the fall, you have 91. If you take another 21 in the spring, you'll have 112. And then making sure you have the right classes. That's going to be the hardest thing. It's probably like fitting it exactly into that damn schedule. And then, yeah, you could probably walk with the class if you're taking 9 in the summer.
Hopefully I can get the internship to be able to go this summer.
So maybe what you'll have, so some social workers, what they do is they start it in the summer, and then that way you don't have to do all 450 hours in the fall semester, but you start it in the summer and you'll finish in December.
Right.
How many hours a week are you doing?
I'm not sure yet. Like, we haven't started yet.
So okay.
It might be.
And make sure she has a bachelor's of social work and that she signs off, and you're registered for that class up here. Either if it is in the fall, which could be part of your 21 hours, and then you could take 3 others. So you could do this one, and if you need generalist practice 3, that's 18 for the fall. But you said you already registered for the fall, maybe.
Yeah, it's like all my classes is registered up into the fall of the summer.
Do you have 18?
It is 15, 16, 16.
Okay.
Maybe more.
I know if you're able to add up to 21, that would, but if you want to extend into the winter graduation, that's okay too. And it sounds like the same for both of you. Did you have a question too? I don't want to skip your question before we.
I was going to talk to you about something private.
Okay.
That's why I was waiting.
Okay.
Well,
you got everything answered?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll call my advisor and see if she can work that out and
add 5 more hours.
Right, and I can get it signed by the dean and stuff.
She'll probably say that you're crazy to take that many, but if you want to, man, it's
I'm just trying to get that though. Like if I can do the internship,
true.
And it goes over to the fall semester, that would be perfect.
True. Okay.
That 12.
Okay.
Instead of the 120, I only have a 9. Well, not even a 9.
Right. So you're on pace for at least summer or the fall. Cool. All right, kick some butt then. All right, here, let me turn this off too.
My question was,